Hello guys, this is Maggie, your fearless marketing coach. Um, if you are really right now experiencing some kind of anxiety or stress, fear, self-doubts around the visibility, that would be the best masterclass for you. I have set up this masterclass under the title Bust Your Visibility Blocks, and we will be concentrating on that just in a minute. Let me just connect everything, check whether everything is properly connected, because I am still don't see you guys. I'm not sure if I am visible. Let me see. I trust that I am visible, but I don't see this yet. Yes, yes. Hello, guys. If you are here with me, let me know who is here with me live. I know that many of you plan it for this afternoon, and I know that some of you even set up the alarm clock, those that are living on the other part of our ocean. So for you, it's very early morning, and I'm so excited that you are here with me. Give me a heart or give me a thumb so that I know that you are with me. And then, we create this amazing energy. We create this sort of invisible bond between us. And I can really interact and relate to your questions live, which is completely different experience, I like to say. So, who is this event for? I plan to be on live. I plan to be live around 30, 40 minutes. This is the totally free masterclass for women who are trying or putting their first steps online and starting to become visible and building her brand online, but anticipating a lot of resistance from her body, from her mind, from her mindset, resisting to show her face to the public, to the audience. I hear that some of you believe, these are beliefs, that you look horrible in the camera, for instance, or you cannot make sense speaking for longer than a few seconds, or you are completely distracted with the technology, and it's very hard to speak to the lens of the camera, not seeing the real people. It's a lot of fears, a lot of doubts around this topic. But this is also for women who are course creators, who want to develop their programs, and they know that just in a sec they will have to be visible and share their wisdom, their power publicly, and they want to be prepared for that. Just let me clean my nose. I don't know why I have a running nose. Air conditioning is not working, but there might be something happening. Thank you. I see, guys, that you are with me. It's a lovely experience. So this is this masterclass is really for women who are already motivated, determined, who want to make the change happen, and they are ready for a little bit of turbulence, which is coming with this change. The turbulence might mean the chaos, might mean the messiness, and usually it means also that the experience around that is a scary experience because we don't control it. It's completely new. We have never done it. If you are not used to public speaking, that could be a really, tense experience for you. But even for people who are experiencing public speaking, for me, for instance, I was really trained to speak on the stage, and I didn't have a problem really to speak to people, 200, 300, 2,000 people on the stage. I never done the huge arena, but in the corporate world, you do those speeches, you do the presentations. So you basically get out there and you present your thing. I was okay with a microphone or with a wireless things. But even being trained marketeer and even being trained in the public speaking, when all of a sudden, I decided that I will be talking about my own brand, and I am my own brand. I don't have the shield of any corporation behind me. This is me, Maggie Biernacka, and my thoughts, my ideas, my concept. The situation shifted, like completely flipped for me. So a lot of self-doubts immediately jumped on me. And this is, as the Brits say, a new level, new devil. So I had to harness that. It took me a while. It took me good several months to go on the other side, because I was determined, to build my brand, to be there, and to kick this fear into the ass. It wasn't easy. It wasn't just piece of cake, but it was fast. So I want to share with you the three practices, or the three strategies actually, that you may adapt as well. And they are really easy. I mean, you can do it. You can learn. I think that you can learn everything right now. And this is really like a muscle. Like a muscle memory. So you have to try it once, you have to try it second time, you have to, build this reflex around the practice, so that it becomes your second nature. Because we are trained by our families, by our society, to control things and to feel relaxed about things that we know. And the difficulty of every change is that with change is difficult, because it is much easier to come back to what is new than to repeat what is messy, what is chaotic, what is scared, what could be fearful for you. But this is the only way you can build it, really. So the real problem is that we are not, as human beings, adjusted to the change. We are adjusted to just settling, to accommodating, adapting, accepting what is. And the minute we want to achieve more, then we face the problem. And the problem is only in our mind. So what we have to conquer ourselves. Let me just check, ladies, who is with me. I see that you are. Yes, you are there. Thank you very much. Oops, I did something. Sorry. I need to come back. Yes. This is what happens when you are clicking too many things being live. And the technology is also one of the blocks that many women are scared, because a lot of things is happening here, and you have to manage multiple screens and multiple tabs in your equipment. So some people get frustrated in the beginning, but you are accustomed. You are getting accustomed to that. So These are really the three steps that I want to share with you. They are super easy, however, they are not trivial, as mentioned. So step number one, maybe before I will jump into the step number one, I wanted to ask you guys for a favor. Those of you who are watching live and those of you who are watching the replay, if you would like to be notified by me and by my group about any next free material or free masterclass coming, you may want to click the notifications in Fearless and Unstoppable group, or the notification on the Maggie Biernacka page, because only that's how you will be informed in time that something is being published by me. Otherwise, Facebook algorithm is changing so frequently that if we are not in touch every day or a couple of times every day, my message to you will simply disappear in the crowd of your feed on the on the feed. So now coming back to the three practices, they are really three. I decided that these are the crucial practices. You can work out on the more areas, but these are really making the difference. And the practice number one, I call it audit. For me, this is step number one, where you need to check out where you are and be laser sharp about this. This is probably the most difficult and emotionally difficult step. The audit really is about listing all your fears, all the self-doubts that you are experiencing right now, and putting them on the paper. Sometimes when I start this practice with my clients, we end up reading like 5-6 pages of sharing related to the different kind of fears, because the fear of visibility is really something which is on the surface, while if you go below that surface and if you start to write, you allow your hand to be connected with your mind, and then you write, eventually you see that actually below this, like a general container, I'm scared to be visible, and I'm scared what people will think about me or how they will react to me. Actually, there is much more. This is the journaling practice that allows you to really to list every single fear that comes to mind in relation to your visibility, to the fact that you are out there putting yourself publicly and you are speaking to the camera live to people. This is also the practice that gives you immediate solutions. Because somehow once you put things on the paper and your eyes see it, then you are connected with your subconscious mind that has always your greatest good in mind. So the subconscious mind is sort of whispering to your ear the best solutions. The minute you see the list of your beliefs, because these are really the belief about yourself. And the truth is that the mind, I have here the note, just a sec. People can never rise above the opinions about themselves. I don't know whose quote is that, but this is very true in this context. all the opinions and all the beliefs that we are building about ourselves are deeply rooted in our both conscious and subconscious mind. So our job in this stage number 1 is really to list everything, look at it, and get accustomed to, not accustomed, get familiar to all our unhealthy beliefs in the area of our own visibility, of our online visibility. And what you can discover is that you can be scared of just being visible or not making sense or looking horrible in the camera. But deep down, it's more about who am I to share my wisdom? Who am I to speak, to lead people, to manage people? Sorry. And this is what happens when you forget to silence your mobile phone. Step number, this phone just distracted me, and this is also the information. I always remember to put my mobile phone on the silent so that I am not distracted, and even I put down the face of the phone so I'm not distracted with the visual of that. So I like to end up this step number 1, which is several pages. It could be 1 page, it could be 10 points, but frequently I see that for me and for my clients, it's really several pages of offloading what you have on your chest. And the sort of grand finale of that is the technique, which is coming from a Hawaiian forgiveness technique called Ho'oponopono, where you basically say the mantra, I see you, I love you, I forgive you, and I release you. These are the 4 short sentences that allow you really to release your emotional connection with these unhealthy beliefs. You will be able to do this with some of them, not all of them. The more heavy one, the more deeply rooted one will require the further work, but the smaller one you can get rid of immediately just doing this. So journaling and then Ho'oponopono, releasing mantras. I see you, I love you, I forgive you, I release you. Actually, even the sequence, it doesn't matter, as long as you say all this 4 sentences with the releasing in the end. This is really helpful, and that will push you, 1-2 steps further on your journey. Step number 2, once you do the clearing, once you do this auditing where you are and your unhealthy beliefs, step number 2 is really setting up the vision. And here it's about how you would like, it's about understanding how you would like to feel once you are delivering your life message to your public. And also how you would like your public to feel once they are watching you. Do you want to feel them awaken, inspired, enlightened, or just informed? Because there are different types of content. For me, this is really the feeling of empowerment is, I think, the leading emotion. I would like to feel empowered when doing my lives with you guys. And I would like to you to feel empowered with this information, with this knowledge, to feel strong enough to do the next steps. So for me, really, it's enlightening and empowerment. But also think about what is it, the leading emotion that you would like to feel during your lives. And feel that emotion. Sense every sensation which is in your body once you are reminding, or you are embodying that emotion. This is very, very crucial step. And also this is the step that helps you to build the energetic connection with your audience. The minute you feel this emotion once being live, they feel it, even though you are not in the same room, and even though there's this internet connection, they feel it, like you guys are feeling right now, my power and my joy, and also the ease of being with you. Relaxation, right? I'm relaxed being here. I'm happy to be here. I'm happy to share with you my wisdom. And I'm sure that this is also helping you a lot. So another, like a mini sub-step of this step number 2 is having a list of keywords. Keywords representing these emotions that you would like to feel. So you can have a note with 3 to 5 key emotions you would like to feel yourself, and you want your public to feel once being connected with you. And look at this little note several times a day. Try to, embody and feel this emotion deeply down to the root of your existence, of your being. This is super, super powerful thing. And we are going to step number 3, which is like a seal, like a lock on the 2 previous practices. Just let me have a sip of water. I call it, step number 3, I call it rewire your brain. This is related with knowing that our actions are really created by our thoughts. So whatever you are thinking, whatever emotions are attached to this thinking, your actions will carry the energy of the thoughts and the energy of the emotions. So this is in principle rewiring all the negative thoughts, the heavy thoughts, the difficult thoughts into the positive thinking. Because what we have the power inside us that allows us really to change not so much the environment, although you can create your environments, but sometimes you find yourself in the environment that you cannot change, but you can choose and totally manage how you react to this environment. So my recommendation and my practice, and what I do with my clients and also myself, whenever I feel, I feel the self-doubts, because I still have the self-doubts. And the bad news is that self-doubts will be assisting you through your whole life. But what we do is we learn how to react to this and how to shut it down when it's smart to shut it down, but also how to listen and how to transform the negative thoughts into positive thoughts. So this is exactly about this transformation. Think about how you can really transform the difficulty into ease, how you can change the negative thoughts into the positive one. And this is the practice that makes a tremendous difference in the whole in your whole environment, because the minute you learn to keep only positive thoughts and to see the good in even the negative experience, it changes your whole aura, it changes your energy, it changes your vibration, and it changes the way the external world reacts to you. So this is about conscious. It starts with the awareness. So it's like every spiritual or mind practice. It starts with the awareness. So the minute you catch yourself thinking the negative thoughts, you just get aware what are those thoughts. You can forgive yourself. You can use exactly same Ho'oponopono practice, saying, I see you, I love you, I forgive you, and I release you. So you can sort of wrap this thought and send it back to the universe, and you choose to think completely different thought. So instead of thinking, oh, I cannot make any sense when I'm live, and I can't speak longer than 2 minutes for the people, think, but maybe I can speak for 15 seconds. How cool is that? Let's try that. Am I ready to do this? Or normally when I speak to people one-to-one, or when I speak to my clients via telephone, via Zoom, via video conferences, I make sense. So the chances are that I might make sense when speaking to the eye of the camera. It's not true that I'm stupid, because I have achieved so many things in my life and I'm proud of that. So just rewire your mind and make a list of things that you are really good at. And I think that gratitude is amazing practice that helps you to change your way of thinking. Start with being grateful and acknowledge all your achievements, or you are doing right now. Think about where you've been last year about the same time, where you are now, and I guarantee there are changes. I guarantee that you are moving forward, because the universe, the energy is always moving forward. And even if you have the feeling that you are stuck, or that you are getting a little bit backwards, that you are stepping backwards, this is just your internal feeling. Everything is happening for the reason, and everything is happening for you to experience, to get this experience, to be able to move forward. The universe is really preparing you for what's coming next, because they know what's coming next, right? So I think that these are the 3 practices that I wanted to share with you today. There is the troubleshooting on the way. If you feel that you cannot really work yourself with some kind of unhealthy beliefs, or you feel like the beliefs that you have about yourself are too heavy, too scary, then I invite you to work on them together. Just drop me a message on the messenger or via email, contact with me, and we will work on that together. I know from my own practice and from my practice with clients that you don't need a long process. It's really, several sessions where we have to peel the onion. There are always when there are difficult, matters which are deeply rooted in your subconscious mind, they are usually experiences that were embedded in your subconscious mind at the very early stages when you were a child, like 2, 3 years old. And sometimes we carry also the past generations beliefs, like women shouldn't do that, or women cannot be powerful, women cannot earn more than men, for instance. These are the kind of unhealthy beliefs that we carry. Or I'm not good enough to charge prices on the level that will make me happy, really. So think about the unhealthy beliefs that you might have, and you cannot sort of work yourself. You cannot release them with the techniques that I shared with you. And let's hop on the call and let's just kick those bastards in the ass, because you are good enough where you are. You don't need to, learn anything else. You don't need to make another PhD. You just need to activate your power to fly high and to be visible. So I think it was enough for today. I'm happy that you guys stayed with me till the very end. I still don't see your comments for some reason, so I will hop on at the end of this video and I will answer every question that you just left for me. Thanks a lot, and I see you very, very soon.